in the car that was coming towards the man in the wheelchair.
It's okay.
He's a baby.
It's okay.
Are we supposed to be looking at the camera and talking to them while we're doing this?
You want to? Hey guys, it's Candy. Welcome back to Our Family Nest. I feel like it's been a while since I've said hello to a vlog, but I'm headed right now to an appointment. I'm due for my mammogram. If anyone was keeping track, which I know you're not, I actually just realized that I'm a little late for it this year. Last year I had it done in February. No big deal. By the time I went and had my annual exam with my gynecologist and got the order for the mammogram, it's a little late. But I feel like as long as you get one every year, some women aren't even good with that, and you should be. Take this as your mental note to add it to your to-do list. Whatever age your doctor recommends you get a mammogram, be sure you're keeping up with that with your annual exams or every other year or whatever your doctor recommends. For my age, my doctor recommends every year, so I try to keep up with it best I can. Funny thing, I was sort of laughing at myself because I've lived in this general area for most of my life, and well, all of my life. What am I talking about? And I still have to put things in my maps so I know exactly where I'm going. I'm like, wait, what road do I turn on again? So put it in my maps so I don't make a wrong turn, because I kind of left at, I'm gonna arrive 3 minutes before. Well, you know how they tell you your appointment's at noon, but be there at 11:45 to check in, do insurance and all that good stuff. So technically, I mean, I don't have to be there till noon, but I'm gonna be there at 11:42. So not real excited about it because my period came 4 days early this month. So, you know, a little sore right now. Sorry if that's TMI, but not really excited about going to have this done right now. Timing wise, I did not schedule it the best possible time of the month, but is what it is. Okay guys, mammogram went well. Not painful at all. I mean, it's uncomfortable, but everybody always worries about their first time that it's just gonna hurt so bad. I've never thought it was that bad. That's just my opinion. But anyways, ran into the grocery store, got a few things, because I want Carly and I to do this copycat Crumbl cookie recipe later. It's the sugar cookie with the pink frosting that they don't make anymore apparently, which was, I guess, a ton of people's favorite, and they took it off the menu. I've never had it, so I'm not going to really be able to say whether or not it tastes like the Crumbl cookie. I just thought it would be fun to try the recipe. But I wanted to mention something, and I don't know if this just happens where you guys live or just around here. I know there's people that watch my videos that live in our town or live in the Toledo area, and it seems to be that people in this area have a problem with a particular traffic law. Let's see if I can explain this correctly. So you're driving down a road that's just 2 lanes. 1 lane going this way, 1 lane going that way. And there's some sort of bike, person walking, maybe a utility vehicle parked kind of in the road halfway off to the side. And for some reason, people in this area all of a sudden think that the person that has the obstruction in front of them is allowed to go left of center and expects the oncoming traffic to stop or slow down for them. I don't know where people came up with the idea that that is how you're supposed to drive, but it is happening more and more in our area. I just witnessed it going down Sequoia Road. There was a man in a motorized wheelchair, and the car that was coming towards the man in the wheelchair went left of center and expected me to stop for him so he could go around the man in the motorized wheelchair. That is not how the law works. So just in case any of you youngins that are watching are not familiar with this rule, however, from what I can tell, it's usually older people that do it, so I'm not blaming it on the young people. Maybe it's the older people that need to take a refresher on traffic laws, but that is not how it works, and you need to stop. It's crazy. So we're at the vet's with Tucker. Tucker,
Tucker.
Tell him what's wrong. So right here. Is it right there?
Right where his kind of whiskers
Yeah,
are.
like right here. He's got a lump. It's probably like a,
Cyst?
yeah, from his hair follicle would be my guess. Just got a little zit. Probably needs popped. Maybe some antibiotics.
Yep. I'm gonna have him check his hindquarters too, because he gets up really slow in the morning.
Kind of like you.
He's too young to be dealing with hip issues already.
He's 21.
You can tell when he's stressed out, he gets that line under his eyes.
Yeah. It's okay.
He's a baby.
It's
anyways.
okay. They're not gonna hurt you.
How much did you weigh, Tucker? 100 pounds. 100 pounds of beef.
It's okay. It's okay. We forgot to tell you guys that Tucker was fine at the vets. They didn't do anything for the little lump on the side of his face. They said just keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't get any bigger, and it should go away in time. And then they gave us some like little chews that he needs to take to help with his, I guess, beginning stages of arthritis possibly. He actually weighs 100 pounds. And these dogs get a lot of exercise, especially in the summer. With all the swimming and the running, we're just always out here playing catch and stuff with them, that we're surprised that he's showing signs of like early arthritis. But the vet said it could be just the fact that he does weigh 100 pounds. So when he gets up sometimes, after laying there for a long time, he kind of gets up like, kind of like an old man a little bit. Hopefully giving him one of these chews every day. I forget what he said they were. It's basically something that's supposed to help with his bones. I can't hold on. I'm trying to eat corn.
Let me oh my god, literally the same.
Alright guys, so I'm about to make the Crumbl Sugar Cookie recipe. So apparently this cookie used to be super popular at Crumbl, and they took it off their menu. They no longer have it. So tons of different recipes all on the internet to try to make the copycat recipe with the pink frosting. Like this is what it's supposed to look like. I'll show you. So I'll share with you what you need and how to make them. I'll link the recipe down below so you can print it out, because it's so much easier to print out a recipe than to be scrolling around on your phone. So we're just gonna get at it. Preheat the oven to 350. First thing we're going to do, and I'm gonna use my mixer. You could use a hand mixer or do it by hand. You just gotta really make sure you mix the dough thoroughly if you're gonna do it by hand. So I need a cup of butter, salted butter. If you don't have salted butter, just sprinkle a little salt in there. I need 1 cup of sugar. Scrape the sides, push this all down. We're gonna add 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/2 teaspoon of almond extract. Mix this up real good. We're gonna scrape the sides again. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and then 3 cups of flour. Mix this up. 1/4 cup of dough to make a single cookie. Hold on, let me wipe this off. This is gonna make a mess.
This is sugar cookie dough.
Yep.
Did you make this from scratch?
Yes, and I'm
Did you
gonna
buy
make
the sugar cookie?
No, I made it from scratch, and I'm gonna make the frosting from scratch too.
Are we supposed to be looking at the camera and talking to them while we're doing this?
You want to? Your head's getting chopped off because you're taller than me.
Big day today.
What's the big day?
Get the contract back from the hospital. Our appraisal should be in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We haven't even told them
Told who?
that we got an offer on the house.
Because we don't want to talk about it.
We don't want to jinx anything. This is pretty big.
That's measured.
You can just
It was measured.
eat it. Probably tastes gross.
Yeah, it doesn't taste very good.
No, like it kind of supposed to make a little indentation, and so the cookie pours out past this cup, kind of like that. And then when the way it cooks, then your frosting's supposed to go like in the center. All right, now we have to bake at 350 for 9 to 11 minutes or until the center of the cookies have puffed up and are no longer glossy. I don't think my cookies are glossy. All right, so for the frosting, we're going to use
Sugar.
Lots
Lots of sugar.
No, 1/2 cup of softened butter, which I set this outside, and salted butter again too. So Carly was supposed to help me make these. She's still in bed, so she'll show up, of course, at the end when it's time to eat them. 1 teaspoon almond extract. All right, 3 cups powdered sugar. All right, so how are you supposed to know? It says 1 to 3 tablespoons of milk. How are you supposed to know? How
What's
much?
that?
It says 1 to,
You measure it.
no, but 1 to 3, which means use as much as you need.
All right, well then you
How are you
put
supposed to?
in 1.5 and you keep working from there.
Because that must be what makes this kind of. All right, we're gonna add rest of the powdered sugar. Last step, neon pink food coloring. I don't have neon pink, I have deep pink. It's probably not gonna be the exact color, but whatever. 4 drops. We'll see how that looks. No, it is pretty much neon pink. That's the right color. Perfect.
That's not neon.
No, it's supposed to be like a light pale pink. That's why you only do 4 drops. I'll tell you one thing. This frosting is amazing. I want to use this frosting recipe for Christmas cookies. I love that you can smell the almond extract.
It's just like a Christmas cookie.
Is it? You gotta taste
Where are
the
you going?
Crumbl cookie.
Okay. Christmas cookie.
Does it taste like their cookie?
No.
What?
I feel like it tastes different because they're starting to stick. Like their actual cookie. I feel like they're a lot thinner.
Their cookies are thinner, so mine's better.
Sure. Well, I mean, it's good.
So I think they turned out really good. I really like the taste of the frosting. Carly said she felt like the frosting maybe had a little bit too much almond extract, but I just did the 1 teaspoon. So I guess kind of play around with that if maybe you make it and feel the same way. But the sugar cookie, because I cooked so many cookies at one time, the recipe said to only cook 6 cookies at a time for 9 to 11 minutes. I did all 12 and it probably took about 13 minutes at least. And I feel like I cooked them right the perfect amount because they're not brown at the edges at all. Nice and soft, breaks apart. You can break it in half, or the 3 of us just shared 1 cookie. So I don't know, I recommend you guys give them a try, even if you've never had Crumbl cookie before. It's a good sugar cookie recipe. Thanks guys for watching, bye.